good thing.
Can you get a rise out of him, or is he kind of one of those?
He won't show it to me.
Okay.
He's good about not showing it to me, but I'm pretty well schooled on what buttons to push with the guys that sit in my meeting room. So I like to get after him, and he accepts the challenge, and I can tell when he's got a little extra pep in his step based on whatever minor bit of chastising I've put him through at that particular time. So he does a good job with that. He's really a responder.
What do you rate him right now as a blocker? I mean, obviously Kyle was a little bit at a higher level, and McGowan as an inline blocker last year was extremely valuable. Where is Tyler right now?
I think he would be the first one to tell you he's a work in progress, but one that's moving in a real positive direction. I think he's miles ahead of where he was a year ago at this time, and we'll continue to get better as we go along.
We have an untrained eye on this, but he seems to have some great blocks mixed in with missing them. Is that par for the course for a guy that's learning? I mean,
it kind of is, unfortunately. We kind of have to suffer through the pains of watching him kind of develop doing that, because it's not the most it's not the strongest part of his game. But like with all these guys, you love to see a guy who's got a willingness to at least work at the things that aren't going the way that we all want him to go. So, and he's got that. So we'll get it there.
The receiving part, I assume that was always there. As soon as you walked in the door, you knew he was.
We didn't know a whole lot about Tyler when we first got here, just because of his injury situation. He had some nicks and bruises, and he wasn't able to do very much. So it was really a little bit of an unknown thing with him as far as what he brought to the table and what he was going to be best at. Obviously, physically, when you first looked at him when we first got here, you said, "Wow, that's a big, long guy who can run down the field and do some things." But I don't think I even had an idea, because I hadn't had a chance to really work with him, how good he was, how good his ball skills are, and how he tracks the football, and does those sort of things. So that's been a